Hey Leo, welcome to your love reading. Okay, for those of you that are new, I appreciate you showing up. For those of you returning, I am grateful that you are still with my woo. All right, so I am channeling into inner knowing, and it's kind of like a hard drive that Spirit writes into my brain with, and then when the reading is over, it is gone. Okay, so if you would like a personal reading, the link is down below. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. If you would like to learn about the shamanic work that I do, if you would like to learn more about me, some of the books that I've written, all of that, it's all down below. You can also find me at mindsetunicorn.me. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, because that is how people find the messages. That's how you give back to the channel. It helps me when I'm determining the placement for the soul path readings as well. Okay, so let's get going here. Okay, for the collective, okay, you've been on this emotional journey, but to really get to where you want to go, right, you're going to have to get off the boat. You're going to have to cross a bridge. You're going to have to probably do a little hiking, a little uphill, right? But at the end, right, you've got this bounty. I feel like the bounty that you're going through, right, you're going to find it it's kind of grown in a space where nothing else could grow, and deeply in your own silence, right? Like you've just kind of kept all of this journey to yourself. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what is going on here. Okay, what is going on for Leo? I'm going to pull out some overview energy. I am going to drop the baseline out. Okay, suddenly they're like a baseline. Drop the base. One more, please. Thank you. Also, as I was getting ready, as I was clearing the energy, that song, very, very, very old song, before my time even, and I'm old, right? Remember Walking in the Sand by the Shangri-Las was in my head. Okay. Underneath here, we've got the Fool, right? You do want to take that journey, but you also have, right, 10 of Wands, where you're like, yeah, I got to carry a lot of stuff though. And uphill, that kind of feels a little bit too much, you might feel, right? But Spirit's just shown me, like all of a sudden, it was like wind came through. And Spirit was showing me that, right, you've got the wind at your back, just like you've been on this whole journey. So don't worry about it, okay? I feel there's this energy, right? Somebody's been patiently watching you from afar. Some of you may even be in an open relationship, and some people don't approve of that. Or thinking about an open relationship, and some people don't approve of that. It could even be that as a masculine, right, if you are into a non-traditional sort of relationship or aspect of a relationship, that you might be worried if you bring that to this person, like it's going to repulse them. Like you may have your eye on somebody that you're like, oh, I would like to bring into the relationship, and this does not have to be for everyone, right? Just take the parts that resonate for you and leave the rest. And there's this worry that this person is going to be like, oh my gosh, like you're disgusting. Like why would you even ask that, right? So let's lay down the baseline here. Okay, for our singles. Thank you. Wow, singles. We must have a lot of single Leos. Thank you. For our doubles, thank you. Spirit. And for our situationships. Thank you. Thank you. And let's see if I can move it just a little. Thank you. Okay, underlying Two of Cups. Okay, again, you feel a bond with someone, but we've got the Two of Swords underneath. You might fear that whatever it is that you want with them or want to say to them, they're going to turn away from it, okay? Rejection of some sort is a fear in your mind. So the overview here, okay? King of Wands, Six of Wands to the King of Cups, okay? Leo, you are looking back, right? Almost as if looking at the way that I've changed, okay, the transformation. They're really showing me like this little tiny dinosaur lizard guy here, okay? And they're talking to me in my head about like the extinction, right? So you're looking at like the 100% complete and utter like ending of who you were. And they're showing me all of this stuff up here as being like these like sort of thought bubbles, right? Like sitting here in your power, on your throne, looking towards that past, what I've burned down, what I've changed, right? What is different. But what you're moving towards here, Six of Wands to the King of Cups, is absolutely, okay, emotional stability. This king is on this little tiny throne on the water, and there's waves, but solid gold, right? And they're showing here, right, the wreath, which is one of my symbols for friendship. So you could be connected with somebody that is a friend that you have stronger feelings for, okay? So our singles, all right, in the past, Four of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, crossed by the moon, okay? You had a cup for someone. There was definitely an additional energy in here, whether it was a person, place, or thing, doesn't matter. But Four of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles, right? Let's keep things stable, right? They're showing me like the cloud. You can't see the top of the tree, right? So let's just keep things stable. Don't have any idea what's growing here. I do know that I've got a serious cup here. Lots of emotions, but I'm going to keep it under the moon, okay? Current energies. We've got the Ten of Swords with the Queen of Swords. This has not been emotionally fulfilling for you. It has brought a lot up to the surface, and especially today with, I believe that Mars moved into Aries. Queen of Swords here. You're like, I'm taking no shit, period. End of story, right? Like, I'm no longer going to lie down and take this, okay? You're coming into your power, your own power here. And the Magician, future possibilities. Coming into your own power might be exactly what you need to do in order to really manifest the true change within you, to come to that King of Cups, okay? For our doubles, in the past here, the Emperor, okay, there you are. I am in control of everything. My thoughts, my sperm, like all of it, my children, right? Like all these aspects of what I've created, I am in control of it. But there's a part of it that feels almost like you are deeply bound to it, okay, in a way that doesn't feel healthy, right? Like you're just tied up by it. Current energy, Five of Swords, okay? There is this feeling of right? We've got they're showing me, it's really weird. They're showing me like this black bull, okay, sitting in this nest with the raven, and they've kind of pushed the dove out of the picture. It's like, here we are in the dark, right? We know what is in the darkness here in our shadows. But we're going to keep it kind of secret from this little energy of light, right? And in parts, this is because the sort of sitting here is keeping something coming to birth here, okay? It's a protection of something new that's being born out of the shadows. But there's also, right, a kind of like not going to make any waves and feel any pain until we actually get there. And future possibilities, Knight of Swords, okay? Somebody coming in and kind of like wanting to renew and manifest this past energy. Almost feels like determined at the last moment to not let this hurt, this heartache happen. 4 situations here, okay? In the past, King of Cups, right? Overflowing cup. Very much feeling that strength, okay? It's like you kind of attuned to this emotion of love. Current energy here, though, you're just sitting on it, right? I'm just sitting here, hanging on, waiting for my time to take center stage, so to speak. Future possibilities, Ace of Swords in reverse. If you have this friend that you are holding on to because you are in love with them and you do not know how to tell them, I feel like all of a sudden that truth is going to get away from you. And it is going to cut that friendship. But what that means, whether it cuts it open into, well, now we can take it to a higher level, or whether they walk away, I don't know. But we will see. We're going to clarify here. Okay? So, singles. Okay? We've got that 10 of Pentacles with the 4 of Cups, but it's crossed by the moon. 2 of Swords in reverse. You didn't know what you wanted, right? So I'm just going to keep it here under the moon. But now you've got the 10 of Swords and you're reclaiming your power, okay? Queen of Swords. There we go. Tower. Okay? Something either has or is going to send you into that 10 of Swords. And when that happens, it's almost like, right? I'm here, right? You know, like those like memes, things like hold my beer. But it's like, here, hold my crown, right? Like things are about to go down. I don't want to get my crown dinged up. Hold my crown for a minute. Okay. And being that it's the Queen of Swords, I feel like it's not going to be pretty. All right. The Magician. Okay. 5 of Swords. You're manifesting from a place of heartache still. Okay. A place of being in separation. For some of you, again, if this is a like polyamorous open relationship, you might be walking away from that. You may be manifesting just a plain Jane 2 of Cups. Okay, and there's a little bit of sadness for you in that. But again, it's this feeling that you've come into your own energy. You have been following your own path. And yeah, that's a little bit sad to, you know, Two of Swords. I followed my path. I figured my shit out. And some people are not going to accept it. Okay. But that doesn't mean that you should stop manifesting what it is that you want and desire. Okay, for our doubles, the Emperor, the Moon, right? Again, there's that shadow energy of what you've kind of got going on now, where very deceptive energy under the Moon. I'm bound to, right, my creations. I'm bound to this empire. And feeling stuck in that energy. Very deceptive about what it is that you want. Okay. But the shadow was coming up to the surface from all these emotions. And there really wasn't a lot you could do about that. Five of Swords. Queen of Swords again. Same place as the singles, all right? Very interesting energy here. You're rising from the Phoenix energy here. For some of you, it's because this person has given you this power of saying, listen, it's your life. You do what the fuck you want, okay? Just a truth. Somebody comes at you with a truth. And it creates transformation. But it's creating transformation in the shadows. Okay. I want one more on that. Thank you. Yeah. Queen of Cups. Okay. Queen of Cups is doing their best here to hold on to this cup, right? But they're looking down, right? Like kind of nervous. And they don't really feel like they have the opportunity, like they have the option. They're like, I'm a mermaid. I cannot get any further away from these emotions. I can't get any further out of the sea, right? And the Queen of Swords is like, well, then hand me that cup. Just give me the cup, right? Let it go. And the Queen of Cups doesn't want to do that. Knight of Swords, Justice. Okay, very likely to be that, right, the sword wins, the truth wins. Four of Wands. In the bottom here, we've got the Star. It's this energy of almost somebody being ready here, especially with the Knight energy, to really do the work now, to get things balanced now. And it's a lot of shadow work that's going on here to bring this wish into a possibility. Okay. For the situation, okay, we've got that King of Cups here in the past. Acknowledgement, Ace of Pentacles. Something has opened my heart. It was a gift from the universe, right? And it just makes me happy, Okay, Hierophant, higher level connection here, right? For some of you, I'm getting that Hierophant energy is more of a lesson. Okay, they don't want me to shuffle yet. They want me to look at the middle. 10 of Cups, right, with the Hierophant. Somebody teaching you what actual happiness looks like. 10 of Cups sometimes to me is this la-la land where from the outside, when people look at us, you know, we've got you and me and 2 make 4 and we're so happy. And if people could see everything flipped around and see the truth, it wouldn't be quite as happy. And so suddenly you found true happiness. Okay. Hanged Man. Ooh, there's a snuck in card there. Page of Cups. How do I approach this happiness from an aspect of love? 3 of Pentacles, right? Could be someone that you work with. You're trying to approach it, again, trying to make stability. 3 of Pentacles to me is abracadabra. I don't feel like you've told this person the magic of how you feel. Right? We say the word abracadabra, and then it makes this higher octave that brings that pyramid, that stability in. Okay. Ace of Swords in reverse, and future possibilities. Okay, King of Pentacles. Truth. Okay. 4 of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles, right? Kind of is like, listen, the grass is a little bit greener over here. I may not be all that you expected, but I will offer you stability. And here you've got this 4 of Pentacles energy where holy shit, you want to offer me this happiness, this Ace of Pentacles, right? And they're still standing on the 2 of Pentacles. This could be somebody that's still in a situation, okay? Underlying, there's the Hermit and the Devil, right? They have been perhaps spying on you, okay? Thinking that it was never going to happen. And then truth bomb, all right? So, let's get some advice moving forward here for Leo. What does Leo need to know? Oh, thank you, Spirit. Okay, what's trying to sneak out here? The Fool. Okay, there is a new beginning because we got the Fool on bottom here. Okay, it is underlying that there's a new beginning coming. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Again, I feel like somebody here, this Queen of Pentacles holds the red rose, which is my symbolism of the masculine energy. Someone here controls their environment, okay? And feels pretty secure in that. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. What'd I say? I feel very secure in my masculine energy, in my control of everything. And this is under that 2 of Swords in reverse with the Tower. And if you're dealing with someone that controlling, well, of course it's going to be difficult to make a decision for yourself because maybe this has been your pattern, right? But that could be what sets off that 10 of Swords to the Queen of Swords energy, right? Hold my crown here for a minute, right? We're going to throw down Queen to Queen. And we've got Queen to Queen to Queen to Queen here. We're going to throw down Queen to Queen here because I'm not into being controlled here, okay? Wheel of Fortune, okay? This is divine timing, and this is like the Again, the dark before the dawn, they're saying to me, right? The shadow is arriving. Okay, this is 11 o'clock, not quite midnight, not quite there. When we go into the darkness, sometimes, right, ancestral bullshit comes up to the surface, as well as past addictive natures. Okay. Now the Lovers and the Six of Cups. This is a super powerful connection that we are talking about here. And for some of you, right, this is not for everyone, but I've got two kings here with somebody in the middle here. I've got the two queens facing off. I've got the two queens facing off. Okay. It could be for some of you that this is same sex sort of an energy. But regardless, this is a very, very strong soul bond. And you're choosing someone that's very different, right? Under the moon, very different from what you would choose in the past. And you've wanted to keep it hidden for fear of pushing it away. Thank you. Yeah, but something's ending here. Okay, the World, the Ace of Cups to the Two of Cups. Okay, makes the Three of Cups. Faded. With the Wheel of Fortune here, this was a faded event. Okay, Three of Pentacles. The second that you made that abracadabra wish, that magician's wish, or will make that magician's wish, everything started moving forward, right? Underneath here, again, the Fool has popped back to the bottom. So, again, underlying here is that this shadow work has opened up a new beginning. So let's go ahead and close it off with an oracle. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I am going to move over to Patreon and do a little bit of a deeper, intimate look at this. Okay. Sixth house, sustainability, angel number 44, right? You're waiting. That's why the Fool is underlying, right? I am seeking this pleasure. May not have manifested it yet. I am seeking this pleasure. I don't want to repel it. Okay? But I know that it's meant for me because my third eye is spot on. My intuition is spot on, right? That this is sustainable, that this is the long term. Okay? So I hope that this helps you. If this is where I leave you, I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful week. And for those of you that I will see on Patreon, I'll see you there in just a few minutes, okay? Much love. Bye.